The course consists of 7 modules. The first module is an introduction to cerebral palsy, where we talk about what it looks like, what the causes are. The mothers each get a chance to tell their own story of what happened to them, and very often there's stories of not being fully informed by medical personnel, but also stories of children who've never really been seen by a doctor. Many stories of children whose families have advised the mother to rather drop them in a river than have the burden of looking after them, especially in the very rural areas of Uganda. We've found that. We go through different positions, helpful positions, poor positions, the effect of poor positioning on a child. Then there's a session on feeding, which is always goes down very well, because so many of the children have problems with eating and drinking. They struggle to swallow because they can't close their mouth. They struggle to chew because they don't chew. It affects the development of their speech. And we have a way of cutting out a piece of the cup to make space for the nose, which makes it much easier for the child to drink without having to put their head right back. Play is the last module, and also just showing how play can help a child to develop their thinking skills, as well as incorporating play into everyday activities like bathing, which can be really great fun if it's done in a constructive way.
I learned positioning, like sitting with her while eating, positioning her to brush the teeth, positioning her in different ways. I have benefited out of this training. So even I can now talk to other parents. I can teach what I have learned.
I was getting a lot of feedback from parents, and many of them were talking about how, because they're more confident, they understand what's wrong with their child, they can explain it to their family and neighbors, and attitudes in the community have just changed enormously, and people are more supportive and no longer looking on the child as some kind of curse. I get a huge amount of fulfillment and satisfaction out of it, and I feel so privileged to be in a situation that I can work with parents like that and hear that kind of feedback. Yeah, it's just brilliant.
If God gave me favor, I'm thankful. And I know with the training and the care I give her, my prayers, I know one day she'll become an engineer.